Here we are, welcome back to another album review with me, Duncan, and this week it is all about Avenged Sevenfold. Now this album was always going to be a big one for Avenged. Hail to the King was a huge commercial success, but it came in for a bit of criticism, mainly from other bands. You know, Machine Head were saying that it was just basically a covers album, and you could hear a few songs, you think that's more Iron Maiden, that's more Metallica. So this one, there was a lot riding on it. It was released October 28th, a surprise release, which they've never done before, but that's typical Avenged Sevenfold. They like to push the boundaries. Whether the surprise release was with the upcoming Metallica album, we don't know, but it did well. The Avenged Sevenfold have captured their song, they've captured their spirit again. You know, that as soon as you hear that song, you know that's got to be Avenged Sevenfold. Two good examples of that is you've got Goddamn and Paradigm. Very much Avenged Sevenfold, as I say, with the vocals, with the intense drums that you would expect it from the Rev, and Sinister and Zaki Vengeance just dueling it up on the guitars. Two really good songs. This is the first album with the new drummer, Brooks Wackerman, who they got from Bad Religion. And the big thing about with this new drummer they've not had before is they've found their sound. They've found the Avenged Sevenfold sound that we all come to know and love. With this album, the vocals from End Shadows is very City of Evil. I mean, with all the songs, you've always got the iconic dueling guitarists going at it, but this, Brooks brings that drumming sound that they had with the Rev, that intense drums that drives the song forward. So that, along with End Shadows' vocals, I mean, there's even some screaming back in Paradigm. You get a good growl in there. So for me, with the stage, with this album, Avenged Sevenfold have recaptured their sound, recaptured their image, which I wholeheartedly welcome. Don't get me wrong, Hail to the King was a great album. It wasn't Avenged Sevenfold, but this, they've recaptured their sound. As I said, Avenged Sevenfold, they like to push the boundaries. They like to be something different. You know, they've always done that. And with this album, with the stage, M Shadows was saying in an interview that they want to challenge the fans. You know, there's some riffs that you hear that they went for kind of blues, a blues kind of riff that they've said. So he was saying that the first riff you expect they've not used, or the second, or the third, but the fourth riff that you would maybe expect, that's the one they're going for, the one that challenges you. You hear an offbeat, and that's what they wanted to create. That for me is evident on the song Sunny Disposition. There's so many different sounds going on with the jump from riff to a completely different timing, a completely riff. The vocals, you know, it can go from quiet to hardcore. It's one of those, you know, that is the one song that challenges you. You know, they've stepped up, and now we've to try and step up with them. So it's one of those, if you listen to this album and there's a few songs you think, just listen to it again, and then just remember that that's their purpose. They're there to challenge us, and you think, actually no, that works. Another one of the songs where they've challenged us is in the epic, the blockbuster Exist. Just a measly 15 minutes long, 15 minutes plus. This as one of the best intros, one of the longest intros I've ever heard. End Shadows, the vocals don't come on till after 7.5 minutes. But in that 7.5 minutes, it's hardcore riffs in your face. It's very good. If you're having an angry day, this is the song you're wanting. And at the end, you know, you've got your voiceover with the underlying message. You know, it's all about existing and the universe and how we're changing and how insignificant we are. So again, it's challenging our thoughts. They keep up with that eventually. They're challenging everything, and I really like it. You know, 50 minutes, but well worth the 50 minutes of your life to listen. They released the first single, The Stage, which is another 8.5 minute epic song. Go and check out, obviously after this review, check out the video on the Avenged Sevenfold's YouTube channel. Put a lot of effort into that song. Now with me, The Stage is a centrepiece. It's one of the ones that it was a classic as soon as I could hear it. You know, it's such a good song. The intro, you've got Sinister Gates quietly with the finger tapping on the guitar, and when you listen to his performance on that song, The Stage, it puts him up there, one of the all-time great guitarists. It is just everything about that, the lyrics, the drums, the bass, everything about that song is stunning. It is a perfect song. I would highly recommend that song along as The Stage. So as I've mentioned, with any new album, I like to talk my view, my top 5 songs. Again, as I say, it's my view. I'd love to hear any comments about what you think your top 5 are. So starting at number 5, I went for Roman Sky, which is quite a slow song that builds up, you know, very good, very powerful. Number 4, I went for Paradigm, which is one of the ones I mentioned. It's very much back to the Avenged Sevenfold sound. You know, it's got screaming in the chorus. You know, it's a good song. Number 3, the 15-minute epic Exist is, you know, well worth it. It's such a good song. Number 2, Creating God. I love the chorus to that. The M Shadow's vocals are amazing at it. And then number 1, could be anything else but The Stage. As I say, in my view, a perfect song. So, as I was saying, to sum up, Avenged Sevenfold, they found their sound back, they found their passion. Brooks brings that intensity in the drums that you expect from Avenged Sevenfold album. So Avenged Sevenfold back to the best with this album, with The Stage. Brilliant album. Can't wait. I'm going to see them in January in Glasgow at the Hydro. If you want, I'll review that gig. At that gig, they are being supported by Disturbed, so my next review will be Disturbed's new album. Till then, thanks. See you soon.